Hello dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel where we meticulously unravel the intricate tapestry of royal affairs and the lives intertwined with them. Today we delve into a rather compelling and frankly quite dramatic development surrounding a figure who has long captivated public imagination and, at times, considerable controversy. Her Royal Highness Sarah, Duchess of York, affectionately known to many as Fergie. We're about to explore an unexpected turn of events involving a highly anticipated television series that promises to cast a spotlight on one of the most shocking scandals ever linked to the periphery of the British royal family, and the rather stark refusal of a prominent actress to promote it. But before we embark on this intriguing journey, if you appreciate our deep dives into these fascinating narratives, please do remember to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more exclusive content, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Your support truly helps us bring these stories to light. Now let us turn our attention to the Duchess of York, a woman whose journey through life has been nothing short of a public spectacle, marked by both dazzling highs and profound challenges. Sarah Ferguson, once married to Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, has long navigated the often treacherous waters of public opinion, her life a constant subject of scrutiny, speculation, and indeed affection from many corners of the globe. Her resilience, often tested, has become a hallmark of her character. Yet it appears a fresh tempest is brewing, adding another complex layer to her already multifaceted public persona. The current focal point of this unfolding drama is a new television series, an ITV drama, titled The Lady. This project is poised to resurrect and meticulously explore a scandal that, when it first erupted, sent shockwaves through royal circles and the wider public alike. The series primarily centers on the figure of Jane Andrews, a name that may resonate with those who recall the more tumultuous chapters of recent royal history. Jane Andrews was not just any employee, she served as Sarah Ferguson's personal royal dresser, a position of considerable intimacy and trust from the year 1988 until 1997. For nearly a decade, Miss Andrews was an integral part of the Duchess's household, privy to the daily rhythms and private moments of a member of the royal family. However, the narrative surrounding Jane Andrews took a profoundly dark and tragic turn years after her service to the Duchess concluded. In 2001, the nation was gripped by the horrifying news of the murder of Thomas Cressman, Miss Andrews' then-boyfriend. The subsequent investigation and trial revealed a shocking and deeply disturbing sequence of events, culminating in Jane Andrews' conviction for Mr. Cressman's murder. This sensational case involving a former royal staff member naturally drew immense media attention and became etched into the annals of scandals that, however peripherally, touched the royal household. The Lady aims to delve into the intricacies of this dark chapter, offering viewers a dramatic portrayal of the events that led to such a tragic outcome. In a move that undoubtedly sparked considerable interest within the industry and among royal watchers, the acclaimed actress Mia McKenna Bruce has been cast in the pivotal role of Jane Andrews, tasked with bringing this complex and troubled character to life on screen. But the series also features another significant portrayal, one that has now become the epicenter of this new controversy. The role of Sarah Ferguson herself is being portrayed by none other than Natalie Dormer, an actress widely recognized for her captivating performances in high-profile productions. The casting of an actress of Miss Dormer's caliber to depict the Duchess of York was, by all accounts, a considerable coup for the production, promising an insightful and nuanced portrayal of Fergie during a period of her life that was, to say the least, eventful. Yet it is precisely this involvement of Natalie Dormer that has now led to a significant and, frankly, quite public setback for the project, and by extension, for the narrative surrounding Sarah Ferguson. Insiders have recently revealed that Miss Dormer, following the completion of her work on The Lady, has made the decision to refuse any involvement in the promotion of the television series. This is not a minor detail. An actor of her stature withdrawing from promotional duties can significantly impact the visibility and initial reception of a show, particularly one that relies on the star power of its cast to draw in an audience. The genesis of Miss Dormer's resolute stance, it appears, lies in a series of revelations that have recently resurfaced, casting a long and troubling shadow over Sarah Ferguson. These revelations pertain to the Duchess of York's past association with the late, convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. It has come to light that in 2011, Sarah Ferguson exchanged emails with Epstein, messages that have now been described as deeply problematic and, for many, utterly indefensible. In these communications, the Duchess reportedly referred to Jeffrey Epstein as her supreme friend, and perhaps even more startlingly, apologized to him for having publicly rejected him just a few weeks prior. The implications of such an exchange, particularly in the context of Epstein's heinous crimes and the global revulsion towards him, are profound. Any association, however historical or seemingly tangential, with a figure as morally reprehensible as Jeffrey Epstein inevitably invites intense public scrutiny and condemnation. For Sarah Ferguson, who has often sought to rehabilitate her public image and dedicate herself to various charitable endeavors, these revelations represent a significant blow, reigniting uncomfortable questions about judgment and past associations. It is amidst this very public and rather intense chaos surrounding the Duchess of York that Natalie Dormer's decision has emerged. The actress, who has a strong personal brand built on integrity and thoughtful choices, has clarified her position in a statement that leaves little room for ambiguity. Her statement reads, "Since completing the project, new information has come to light that makes it impossible for me to reconcile my values with Sarah Ferguson's behavior, which I believe is inexcusable. For that reason, I will not be taking part in the promotion of the project." This declaration is, without question, a powerful and unequivocal assertion of personal ethics. Miss Dormer's words suggest a deep-seated conviction that the recently revealed conduct of Sarah Ferguson is so fundamentally at odds with her own moral compass that she cannot, in good conscience, lend her public support to a project that portrays the Duchess. The phrase inexcusable behavior is particularly potent, signaling a complete and utter repudiation of the actions in question. The reaction within the industry to Miss Dormer's decision has been varied, but a source close to the production, speaking to the Mail, expressed a degree of bewilderment. This insider remarked, "Nobody can really understand why Natalie Dormer decided to do this, as everyone knew about Fergie and her links to Epstein already. The situation was plain. When she took the role, you would only have to spend 30 seconds on Google. But there you go." This perspective highlights an interesting dilemma. If the information regarding Sarah Ferguson's past connections to Jeffrey Epstein was, to some extent, already in the public domain, what exactly constitutes the new information that Miss Dormer cites? This question invites speculation. Perhaps the new information refers to specific details of the email exchange or the precise wording of Sarah Ferguson's apologies, which may have only recently been brought to Miss Dormer's attention in their full, unvarnished form. It is also plausible that while general awareness of a connection existed, the full extent or nature of the Duchess's communications, or perhaps new context around them, only became clear to Miss Dormer after her commitment to the project was complete. For an actor, the ethical weight of portraying a real-life figure can be immense, and the discovery of details that fundamentally challenge one's respect for that figure could indeed lead to such a decisive stand. The timing, since completing the project, is key here, suggesting a revelation that occurred post-filming, pre-promotion. This incident underscores a broader, fascinating tension in the entertainment industry, particularly when dealing with biographical or historically inspired dramas. Actors often grapple with the complexities of separating their professional commitments from their personal convictions, especially when the real-life figures they portray become embroiled in fresh controversies, or when historical details emerge that recast their public image. Natalie Dormer's decision is a stark reminder that for some, the line between professional obligation and personal integrity is absolute. And when that line is crossed, a public stance becomes not just an option, but a necessity. For Sarah Ferguson, this latest development adds yet another layer of complexity to her already intricate public life. She has, throughout her decades in the public eye, faced numerous challenges, from the initial scrutiny following her marriage into the royal family, through her divorce from Prince Andrew, and various financial and personal difficulties. She has worked diligently to forge a new path, focusing on her philanthropic work, her writing, and her role as a mother and grandmother. However, the shadow of past associations, particularly one as toxic as Jeffrey Epstein's, continues to loom large, threatening to undermine her efforts at rehabilitation. The refusal of a prominent actress to promote a series that features her, citing inexcusable behavior, is not merely a logistical hurdle for a television show. It is a very public and very personal judgment that reverberates through her carefully constructed public image. Furthermore, the impact on the lady itself cannot be underestimated. While the series primarily focuses on Jane Andrews, the portrayal of Sarah Ferguson and the actress playing her is a significant draw. The absence of Natalie Dormer from promotional activities will undoubtedly create a void, potentially affecting the show's initial buzz and its ability to capture the broad audience it likely seeks. It also frames the series itself within the context of this controversy, adding an additional layer of scrutiny to its portrayal of the Duchess. This unfolding saga serves as a poignant reminder of the enduring power of reputation, the lasting consequences of choices made, and the relentless scrutiny that accompanies life in the public eye, particularly for those connected, however distantly, to the British royal family. It highlights the ethical dilemmas faced not only by the figures themselves, but also by those who seek to portray them, or even simply to be associated with their narratives. So, dear viewers, we are left to ponder the intricate interplay of history, personal ethics, and public perception. Natalie Dormer's decision is a powerful statement, one that forces us all to consider the weight of our values and the standards we hold for public figures. It also reminds us that the stories surrounding the royal family are rarely simple, often replete with unexpected twists and turns that continue to fascinate and challenge us. What are your thoughts on Natalie Dormer's decision? Do you believe her stance is justified given the context of the recent revelations? Or do you think actors should separate their professional commitments from their personal views once a project is complete? We invite you to share your perspectives in the comments section below. Your insights are always invaluable to our discussions. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analyses of royal news, and join us for our next update, where we'll continue to explore the captivating world of the monarchy. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.